Hello boys, my name is Yoshi and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. That's for the Japanese voices enabled. In the last video we did Triton's Ascension quest and also apparently got Colony 15 in here. Finally gonna be all growing up this year, aren't you? Yeah, shame there's no homecoming ceremony now. So, Homecoming Ray is the next thing that we were missing as well, but you would have needed to collect a bunch of other stuff first. It talks about Romeo and Juliet, interesting. Alright. So, that first part we just needed to do in order to even get Colony 15 in here. And now we can talk to them all one by one to get what they have to say. Nice here is nice. The weird thing is that occasionally the little ones like to follow you on. The kids, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, them. I must be the talk of the city, eh? Real popular, eh? That's definitely not it. Keep in mind, some of them have Wikipedia cards, probably. We just weren't able to do them for a long time because we straight up weren't able to get them up at all. Number of new adults this year is going to about 6 or so, I say, and this also kills Kirito. It's a shame this year Homecomings got cancelled. People were so excited for it, especially Kirito's groupies. So, yeah, we found this thing called Homecoming, right? And I think just like the other one, it requires Triton to be in the party. Although it probably could be done without it. Yeah, I'd rather not worry about it. And yes, I do have to search around the whole city again to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Because, again, since Colony 15 showed up now, there's even more people to talk to. I like how it does save your stress by only showing certain yellow words as the sets you actually need to talk to. As Leah's back there again. She just tells us to keep the evil Mobius's butt. Not Trados, he's a good one, but Mobius. Which means, yeah, we better take out C eventually. Sorry if this is taking a little bit, but to be fair, we have to do some of the side quests, and since I'm so worried about getting maxed out completion, I've decided to turn this into sort of a maximum completionist %, so because of that, I'm gonna be doing as many quests as early as I can before I finish the game. In the end, it might end up being a max % run where you just do as much as you can. You're not feeling alone in this city. And poor Colony 50, he doesn't even have anything to say. It's just like, I don't know if I want to be here or not. It's probably what he's trying to say. It's like, he's still nervous that he can't say anything. You know, we're already near the kitchen area. We may as well at least discuss the next thing while going around here. Is Olive. Created a lot of trouble for you and Monica. I hope that you can rest. Guess I never thought that you'd join in on something like that. I just wanted to do whatever I can to help. Turns out there was an opportunity to find that I have a lot left to learn. I took the liberty of collecting opinions for each of our accepted postings. I'm much, but a present, what I should present them to, though, Lieutenant Travis or Monica. Oh, I'm so bored. Is there anything I need to do in this place? Hey up, super bored. Alright. It appears what we call our 10th term is the same as being 20 years old in a city. Well, not quite the same. Well, that much I was aware of, but who knew they had their own version of homecoming? Oh, but this way they get to go through it without dying, yeah? For us, it was a ceremony which marked the ending of things. For the people in the city, it's actually a celebration of a beginning. Beginning and end. One ceremony for two completely opposite things, mental. But still, they have something in common, don't they? They're both celebrations of the fact people came into being and managed to live their way through life. That's right, and in the city it has one more meaning. It's also a rite that represents the founders' desires and ambitions to be taken up by the next generation. Finishing the 10th term is when they become adults and see it as especially happy. The reason why it's so special that even if they make it, they always know a lot of people didn't. People died, so it always reminds them of the weight they carry in that sense, I think. Those who made it into adulthood and those that didn't. You could say it's a dual purpose right then. Whoa, that's not too far for us, eh? Get to be adults, but we can still honor their moment of tradition. It's like we know there's a lot to do still, but we could surely wish them the best on the first day of the rest of their lives. Yeah, but we heard that homecoming is gonna happen this year, that's right? Yeah, I guess there must be a reason for that. Why don't we take a look into how the homecoming ceremony looks in the city? Depending on what's stopping it, we might be able to figure out a way to get it going again. Knowing what, I'd be buzzed to pitch in, especially for something so important. Alright, no time like the present. Let's go see what we can see. Hicks houses and the people of their 20th year are likely to have some knowledge of this. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Kirito is a recent adult, right? Yeah, let's try asking him. Alright. There we go. Oh wow, we have to go a lot of stuff anyway. Okay, that's convenient. I was gonna look at all the Colony 15 people and I get to do that and this at the same time. Sahara is just on the other side. This place is mad. It's like way bigger and more spacious than the Colony 15 for honest. I just know I'm gonna get my head in a spin trying to find a way around. Oh, Julia. Thing we need for our homecoming, right? Of course I'll tell you. More than happy to. Any information is welcome, but things that would cause a problem by their lack sound like the ticket, yeah? You mean the rights regalia? Yes, of course. A tree there is. Saphira is its name, and from its leaves are fashioned certain things, all worn upon the body in the right. Ashen, like, do you mean they make it themselves every time? As they are made from plants, glowing things, they quickly die and thus must be renewed. Look at it another way, it seems like that the effort required in making underlines the importance of the ceremony. Rites regalias are themselves a prayer. Trees from their makers, if you will. Tree is evergreen, you see, and thus its verse of life is what we hope to draw. Its meaning is long life, abundance, wealth. These things we hope to gain through this one rite. Well, there's a few others, although some of them are probably fake ones, which don't actually give us what we need. Have to tell us to do whatever it is we want to do. Been thinking I'll explore this race and seeing everything it's got to offer. Guess fair things here, or so I'll try one of those torpedo wraps. I thought MG that Mobius would ready to say. It was just talking about how Shania still raided that city. We did that and seen a side story if you want to watch that video. That was quite an iconic moment. Seeing one of the biggest cities actually get murdered. It's kind of surprising. I know Jensen for years now, so I knew about this big brother of Monica. That one's just a bit of hammer. There's Shiner again. See a little watchdog. You said that the Cali 15 people are gonna be fine here. I know this rate of coming home quite well. Next year it'll be my turn to take in right. The reef of Saphira shall grace my brow. Pardon? What is this reef of Saphira? An honored treasure of the sacred rite of metal wrought is Saint Saphira reefs. 4 proofs were once required, but 'tis no more. Simple rite persists in these dark days. The world outside, as hostile as it is, below remains itself the proof. Its bearers shall be recognized by all. It's a pretty important that we're talking about here. Thanks for telling us about it. Unfortunately, I didn't give us the info we needed. Still, up to him. Says Shania, why? Colony 15 kids were fighting each other over food at Michima Canteen. There's lively and then there's lively, if you know what I mean, and they seem to be the matter who could have fought. Huh? You're asking around about the homecoming, right, you say? Yeah, we thought we'd like to know the difference between our ceremony hours and stuff like that. I guess the main point difference is we're given somewhere to live in the residential district. So once you cross the threshold of the homecoming, you'll be treated as an adult. Or the key to a new property is like a celebration of that. So you get to live somewhere different once you become adult. If you're gonna start a family, it's more or less essential. Nobody really wants to live their whole life dormitory, you know. Just the homecoming rite can spur people on to settle down with a partner. See, so the homecoming is sort of a crossroad in which the circumstance of one's environment changes. Wow, it all sounds like a really big deal, becoming an adult. Alright, we got another info done. Okay, let's keep looking. Also, it seems like the Colony 15 kids are having trouble. We'll have to get that done eventually later once we're done with all this. I think we checked with most of the people now. So he's got all sorts of difference I've ever seen before. Motivated to learn how they pull so much together. I'm gonna go find some place where they can put me to work. Keep in mind, some of the people shift around, so sometimes I won't see everyone right away. Sometimes they'll be hidden somewhere else because they moved passively. There he is. Hey, you're old, right? Been around a while. You must know about the homecoming. Yeah, I suppose I'm sort of an expert. After all, I celebrate the homecoming of many hundreds of people now. The ceremony has an extra significance, I think, as a celebration of the time we took back from Mobius. Of course, isn't just for the people coming of age. It's a yearly chance for everyone to let off some steam. See, so it's a fun event for everyone, eh? Not just for fun, though, you must remember. Everyone at the ceremony gets a key for their new quarters as a symbol of their independence. If the young ones wish the key to move out the dormitories, it's my job to give them thumbs, a gentle smack to get them done. So they aren't allowed to stay in the dormitories? What we really want them to do is get out and build a home for themselves that they want to return to, you see. So we fight is to restore the natural way of things for everyone, all people. That's our goal, not simply creating soldiers that live a bit longer. I'd like you to try and keep that in mind. Alright, that didn't give us anything. That one seemed the most far out of the way, so I wanted to do that early before I forgot. Then we'll just follow the info for the remaining ones. Yes, the colony 15 people are now finally here. I wish he had done that sooner. Hiya, kid. Tell, can you bend your ear about something for a minute? No worries, this idea off I can offer you even longer than a minute if you'd like. What's up, anyhow? Wanna go somewhere else? Oh no, right. Here's fine. It's nothing major or weird or anything. It's coming up to your homecoming pretty soon. Yeah, I guess I should say Tourette's or something. Oh, that's what it was? Well, thanks. I'm touched. Well, things were a little different. I suppose I'd be inviting you to come along to it. But there are 1 or 2 problems in the way this year, so it's looking at the rate won't take place, I'm sorry to say that. So what exactly is the problem this year, then? Don't know exactly. Guess it's just it didn't come together, baby. It got nixed from above, so I didn't really pry, but that'd be my guess. Okay, with that, though, it's a really big deal of event, isn't it? Well, sure, but winning this we're in is an even bigger deal. There's not much we can do about that. It's a shame, though. I was really looking forward to the banquet. After homecoming, all the new adults usually make food. So your Collard had some real dab-and cooks as well. I'm gutted I won't be able to strut my stuff as a chef, too. Whoa, there's a buffet at this thing? It's a custom to give thanks for the celebration. A give and take kind of thing. Oh, playing. Hey, fine. I bet you could teach us about the homecoming. Yeah, I guess I got a solid enough knowledge of it. Unavoidably so, I suppose, as the future head of House Swords. Do you mean that the 6 houses are the principal managers of the event? Well, to be precise, the Senate handles it. Why are you so interested in it? We heard the ceremony might not be going ahead this year. We're curious about the reason for that. See, well, I don't know if this is the answer to your question, but approval hasn't come down for the Senate yet. Debates about tactile matters have got everything else backed up. Hyper-deaf stuff, so naturally takes priority over things that aren't. Could I infer the following from what I said? If progress could be made without changing priorities, the problem is solved? Sure, that would work. I mean, if it really is possible, that is. Alright, we're done with that. There was one info we missed by doing that, but wouldn't have made a big difference. After all, this is just the text is the same. If it's the English version, there's no white voice lines there that you need to see. So yeah, it's just talking. All the Neurocons typically are just talking. Alright. Right, I guess we got a glimpse of all the problems we need to handle here. First thing we need was, what was it? The Reef of Sephora? So we just need to go and pick a few leaves or something for that, yeah? After we've got the leaves, we need to fashion them into a crown too. We'll probably need the help of a craftsperson for that. Then there's the big banquet afterwards with the food made by the homecomers. That'll take preparation too. They'll need to secure someone to take central responsibility for the entire project. Those with the most complete grasp of the ceremony would be the most promising candidates, I think. Maybe we could ask Blaine? He's already helped us out with a thing with Tordo. I'd be loath to put any extra burns on his back. So this one would have only happened if we had finished off gotten Cat Colony 15 to come here, so that's the main reason why we did this so early. So that leaves Travis, perhaps? Yeah, he'd be good. Seems like he has some pull with the Senate as well. If he can do it, cool. Can't, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, so the first order of business is speaking to Travis then. Alright. That's easy enough to do. Let's have our red here. What, you want me to handle the preparations for the homecoming? Well, everyone's been telling us it's such an important event. We can't just leave it how things are. I mean, at one time, the homecoming was something very important to us too. Marking the threshold, that's a big deal emotionally, man. We gotta get it done. Your costume years of my life, you know that. Well, he does. Sign me up. I got it covered. Everything I'm gonna need for you is enough Sephora Reefs to make a reef server for the participants. You should put them on Daedal Isle. This time around, 20 of leaves or so should do it. I'll get the assembly sorted out on my side. We also need to pull a few strings with the Senate. Really, we should have gotten approval first before going ahead, but I guess I'll just have to try and talk our way around it. Bet that'll be a can show you, Travis. It's not a matter of being able or not able to do it, Lance. It's more about whether I can take the battering that comes with it. Don't worry yourself too much about some tedious struggles between big folk. Just handle those leaves, okay? We got it. See you soon. This will be that side outside Cadentia. Oh wow, it's really close there. Oh, this is like on the Levy Sandbar, it seems. Okay, this is one of the tougher quests, it seems. And if you're wondering how I found this out, yes, I looked at the different steins in the areas and found out. Kind of avatar ecosystem. That is intriguing. For once, these are actually around our level now. I think we're gonna kill one since we haven't killed one yet. It's been a long time since we've taken out anything even close to our level. That was a lot of deaths just for one enemy. Yeah, killing enemies around your level is actually a lot tougher when there's only one. Oh, he like instantly killed them. Let's just say this ain't happening with the aggressive setup anymore. And Triton's not really his weight anymore. I get it. There's a, oh, we need to have this girl in to do a specific quest, but the time is sailed now. I think it's about time we put Nanika back in the party. We really need another tank to draw aggro. So far, Cena on his own can't even do that. Also, I just realized something. Our DPS probably didn't have Dispersed Bloodlust at all. I think that explains why it's been so bad. So you'll have Dispersed Bloodlust. You will have Dispersed Bloodlust. You already have Dispersed Bloodlust. We still have less presence on Boudica, so that's good. And then, what else? We need to... Oh yeah, we need to go into the healers. And I think I completely forgot to do this. That explains actually, I feel like I don't even need to do the secondary effect. The problem was I straight up... Yeah, that's right, one of them had the dumb attack thing instead. What we need is for them to have Gold Gear Chokers instead. Just look how much aggro reduction that is. I never understand why the game is so dumb to put an attack-based item on a character clearly not intended to do DPS. Yeah. Like I said, auto setup is very dumb on this game sometimes. So, tell you what, I take that back. I am actually gonna change Monica out. Because we do still need Triton for later. But at least I wanted to do that. And I need to make sure I put that on every single character, because aggro reduction is also very important in the game, and boosting aggro reduction over time is significantly helpful. So we're going to do that and then try out. Although, part of the other problem came from the fact that these guys also AoE, so in that case, we'll just have to kill them super quickly. I didn't want to put this on everyone, so I put Dispersed Bloodlust only on the people who needed it. We might still get killed by AoE anyway, but ideally we just kill them first, hopefully. Of course, the AoE is still gonna be very nasty. There we go. Oh yeah, we're getting a lot more class points here. We're gonna do our farming here from now on if we need to. Holy crap! What the frick? That was so many darn high ether spears. Oh yeah, there was one in the area we never went to. Although that's in a much more endgame zone. Eventually we will have to do the grinding for that, although a lot of it will be skipped because, like, straight up, our characters are already so strong that we don't really need to do the big grind here. I don't like the fact that that unique flies around a massive area. You know what? We're at this level, actually. I'm gonna actually have to make changing to Monica again, but I promise, this time it's very little. We want to have another tank when fighting this unique as a backup, but I think it's time. I think it's time to finally take out this unique that we've been waiting a while for. Monica does have some good aggro draw, so hopefully she'll be able to keep aggro for a bit longer. I'm gonna actually play Zoa for a bit, because I want to try to time the healing art when people get low. Taion can kind of just do his own thing, I guess. Oh, that is a big art. Oh, never mind. Ryuzai, of course Ryuzai do that. Yeah. Okay, this is a lot of AoE to deal with. Okay, I do think I need to change the resistance of our characters. You don't need to be super close to them. So we're gonna move her away so she doesn't get AoE'd as much. Yeah, that's a big problem. Our characters right now, some of them are actually standing right together. Okay, that's a massive AoE. It's crazy how the boar of all things is killing us. I'm gonna switch to the Lance and Cena combo that's going on right now. Switch to Cena. Cena does a lot more damage. Whoa, I froze it just in time. This is kind of the fight where you probably want to just chain as soon as possible. It's likely not going to kill, but we still need to get some healing in. We'll start with you, just for some extra. But we will use area heal on hit. It doesn't help that our HP setup isn't really the best for this. We could have actually also used another third healer as well. Typically we don't need to get the third healer, but sometimes we do. No break, of course. This thing is unique, so it likes to resist all of our breaks. The initial plan was to just do Noah and Mio looping. Let's try to. Don't really have break on many characters anymore after, so that was kind of unlucky that we lost. Alright. Percent boost is not going up nearly as fast as I wanted to. I know some of these class setups are cool, but when you do actually take on unique stat really hard, it's kind of risky. Also, I just realized we might want to actually run after this. It's gonna look really weird, but I think I might actually run. Because I just realized something. I'm trying to take this guy out, and I just realized you probably also noticed that I'm an idiot. And you know what I mean. I don't have the Soul Hacker ability equipped because I recently changed stuff. Normally I do have a Soul Hacker in the party at all times, but for some reason, we didn't have it. Yeah, that's bad. Although, not like it matters. This thing's hardly taking any damage at all. It's probably way too hard for us to take it out right now. Also, our setup's kind of terrible. We have no breaks whatsoever. I forgot about that. I probably should have changed things up a bit. So I am gonna actually change the setup slightly. Just add in more breaks whenever I can. You could technically have every individual character have a break, but then the art takes very long, so I didn't want to have that on everyone. And of course, one character needs to have a break boost. So I might do the double break setup with them. Alright, let's run before we get any more troubles. So that's how long we were in combat with it. So about 4 minutes maybe are wasted from that. But the main thing we do have to collect is Sophia's leaf, so we still have to enter this area. Anyway, it's just to go to a different part. Actually, no wait, this is Daedal Island. Yeah, that's right. This is the Levy Sandbar, right? Oh yeah, Levy Sandbar is way up there. This is the main point stuff. Anyway, before I forget anything, we need to put break guards on basically everyone. We still want to have Shojin or whatever on everyone, but we do want to have a bit more arts. Actually, now that I think of it, to save stress, Neil's already a main character with other stuff. Let's make... Oh, that's a positional art, so that... Oh, we can get around that, though. We just need to change one of our skills, which I probably need to change anyways. Okay, Alter Kion is decent, but for sure we want to have boost positional arts. We should actually have boost positional arts on every character that is a DPS. Which is positioning pro is the one. Now you see why full metal gyro are so important. In fact, let's put positioning pro on you as well. I'm not gonna actually redo the unique monster in case you're wondering. Oh wait, we actually did have it. I'm so confused now. I have no clue what we're doing. Now that's tactics is also pretty useful too, but like right now the big thing we want is the extra thing. And then we're just gonna maximize break arts on everyone. So now we should be able to put the other stream on. Actually, let's move it out here. Let's move this up here, because we already have to attack from the side on this part anyway, so combining it with a side arc makes the most sense. The same should also be done for this, so... Oh. So you're gonna put a break art that has the side one or whatever. Actually, wait, does this even have a side art one? Ah, maybe she didn't get it yet. There's one break art that I believe it comes from keys that you can paint in here as well. She doesn't have that. Whatever, we'll keep Tyrant Cross, I guess, instead. And we need might be at least one character as well. Heck, we can remove this, actually. We don't need might be on more than one player. Maybe we should just remove that and exchange it for an extra way home. But yeah, mainly I wanted to get that on Mio. Well, this circle actually is regularly not doing anything anymore. But you definitely don't want to move to the side. Okay, well. Okay, this one's a good one to combine. To get extra points. I was gonna do that, and you're going to have a different item. This means we're gonna have to whip off the auto balancer, which means yes, we are gonna get knocked back a whole bunch for it, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Gonna get Breakage instead. Anytime you can lower break resistance by a significant number, it'll be quite useful. I'm still going to not do the fight at all, but like, yeah. Also, I'm sorry I wasted so much time doing that. Now I kind of want to do this quest, and I'm not gonna lie, it took a lot longer than I expected to be done. Whoops. My bad. Alright, well, let's keep going then. Alright, well, we got that part done. Keep in mind, we could have had that done already, but we decided to do it that way instead, because it was like, yeah. Also, we also have time in general doing other stuff because of time, but don't worry, hopefully we should have a lot more break uses this time. Like I said, having multiple breaks is very important, since it makes it easier stuff. Okay, thanks for that. We should get the reefs done in time thanks to these. Go with the Senate. Don't ask that. You're only rubbing salt on the wound. Let's just say I didn't exactly get unscathed, but don't trouble yourself with minor details of that. And this year's homecomers will find out soon enough, but would you mind giving Kirito a heads up about first? He might be able to wrangle everything flawlessly as per usual. Alright, then. Let's keep going. Really? Well, if that's the case, I better start preparing right away. First, I'll need to decide on a dish for the thank you banquet. And I'd better stick to the ingredients I have already. To complete the menu, we'll need the perfume herbs, thin skin, maybe some Worcester tomatoes. If we could just manage to collect those, the rest shouldn't be too hard. We could leave getting ingredients to us. We'll get you to them in time. That'd be really great. I'll take care of the rest of the prep then. Let me know when you got everything together, please. Now, I don't want to go for all the items right away. Oh, hello. We got all the ingredients. Thank you. I should have time to get everything ready now. So those are items we probably could have picked up earlier, but we already have picked them up from just picking up everything. Do you want getting a message through or Travis to me? I still got a little bit more prep work to take care of. No worries. Do what you gotta do, homecomer. Alright. That was pretty straightforward. We had all those items already, so we can just go straight to it. Lots of chores to do. Okay, looks like the homecomers are moving along nicely at their prep. Then everything's in place. We'll go ahead with the rite tomorrow. I'll send out notices to all residents. Why is it gotta be all so sudden? The more situation you change to break it, I know. We gotta go for it while the going's good. Okay with that? You better be. See you tomorrow morning in front of the founder's statues. I found you space at the dormitory tonight, so you best go rest up. Thanks for that, but you really didn't need to go for those names. Just trying to make sure we're on time properly tomorrow, yeah. Okay, bye. Whoa, not so fast. I thought I told you to go rest up in the dormitory. Gonna be too excited to fall asleep right now, but trust me, you're gonna need to get some sleep tonight. Hey, man. You're the one who's looking up all wound up and decided. Well, think you're just gonna sail right through this because of your youth, don't you? Don't discount the wisdom of age. Oh, come on. I sent a comm through to the dormitory already. Don't make me look bad, will you? Alright, Sparks. still going. Alright. Not for me. That's a real worry word, isn't he? Give him a break. It's just because it's such an important event. Need a bit of stress to get things done sometimes, maybe. Homecoming with no off-scene. Are you excited about it? Just a little. Me too. It's hard for me to put into words, but I really feel like this ties neatly with our aims too. Yeah, I think so too. It's rest for today, no, to be prepared for tomorrow's, right? Yeah, you're right. There's a cutscene now. Also, this is a night. Oh wow, okay, we changed to Monica just in time. That's probably an extra text box that only would have appeared. I believe it. I think that was a bit of extra dialogue that would have only happened there. Looks like that's everyone. Avis, are we good? Now we're all set to begin the homecoming ceremony. Let's go. And that's it for our 6 solo covers. Congratulations. I'm sure it's a matter of much regret and none of forward to it, but the final part of the ceremony is next. Please reconvene at the meeting point and the homecomers will present their offerings of thanks. That is all. Get your e-irons ready for the banquet. Alright, just gotta focus for a little bit longer. You're really putting a lot of work into this, huh? Sure did. When you become an adult, people are going to demand a lot more for you. I'll get it done, guaranteed. I'll make sure I do everything I can to keep everyone safe. See that, but how much are you willing to put on the line here? How much? Nice job out there. You really did yourself proud, homecomers. Thank you. I hope you're all looking forward to what's coming next too. They realize their new responsibilities will not be limited to victory in battle. They'll need to leave some offspring behind so that the next generation has some link to this time. So me too, I need to consider if I can keep fighting at the front line like I am now. I mean, what's the alternative? It's time I was leaving. Mayuri, are you alright? I'm sorry, it's nothing. I was just thinking, I need to produce some results of my own too. We need to take care of some things, so we better go. We'll be waiting at Machiba Canteen. Okay, see you there. now we have to finish this quest. It's boring. I can't leave it. Oh, it's getting pretty lively in here. Please, this way. Come on, roll up. You should go and take a look. I'm just gonna head over there and get a drink, alright? Alright. It really looked tasty to the max. Did you make all of this yourself? It's a sight to behold, isn't it? This has got to be the best spread we've had here in years. Hey, so here's why I called you over. There's something we want to give you. This is what the homecomers got. This key is for all of you. Huh? Oh, sorry, time was tight and didn't manage to get copies made. The room itself is all arranged. I got Travis and Monica to pull some strings for you. You wouldn't believe how much work it was. Had to get someone to co-sign, pick a room, and sort out the lines. Well, is this what kept you so busy right until the last moment? I really appreciate this, but we aren't city folk. Yeah, when we turn 20. Yeah, we know that. Well, we understand. That's why we thought you should get to celebrate it in advance. Come on, take it. Don't make me beg. It's so kind of you to hold a celebration for the homecomers here. Let us celebrate you as well. You'll be homecomers one day too. Ooh, one day after all. I'm speaking on behalf of every single person in the city when I say that. Everyone in the city. We hope to be with you at your homecoming when the time comes. This will serve as a token of that promise. So yeah, let's win this war we're fighting to make it happen. We'll do it. We'll win it and live out what remains of our lives together with all of you here. That was clumsy. You could have just thanked them directly. All I did is what the homecomers asked, that's all. Don't read too much into it, would you kindly? It's a bit of surprise, to be frank. Without your cooperation, the ceremony would have gone ahead. No, you don't have to treat you like a fool. There are really people out there who don't want kids growing up. Fine, right? Anyone should want them to all to grow into themselves and live a happy life. Everyone should think so, regardless of their rank, regardless of their beliefs. This is all making me uncomfortable. Be in agreement with the elder, that is. Really? Me, it's no big deal at all. Alright, you always cover my blind spots for me. I appreciate it. Something I rely on for all your other faults, I mean. I suppose being mouthy is young girl's right. Hey, they'll hear it better if it doesn't come from a young girl. Pine, give it to him straight. Chief, is it possible you've had one too many? Look at you, Gabby upstart. Think you're better than me, is that it? I think the kid's got a point, actually. Sorry, everyone. Mom's always like this. Don't notice she's drunk until it's too late. Oh, you wanna go, do ya? Just say it, go on. Just gonna step back and get some water, okay? Oh, well, I never. Well, we all gotta work together to make a future for those who will come after us. I mean, us two working together when I say that. Fine, but just don't start thinking that you'll be getting any peripheral treatment from me, you got that? Wouldn't dream of it. There we go. there is one more quest that can be done here, and there's actually another big quest that we have to do yet anyway, that we can do in a minute. One other thing, actually, nah, I'm not going to show that, because like I mentioned, I would do that off screen, because I'm going to end this video right here. Sorry, you're not going to see what I was going to do, because we're going to end this episode right here. Still, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.